Hi, good night. My name is Nur Shazwani from Bachelor in International Business. So, for MSU Shalam. So, today I want to interview about the affected during pandemic and endemic. So, we choose, I and Thailand choose the category B40. So, hi. Hi, Shividen.
Hello. Yes, my name is Shivendran.
Are you alright?
Yes, I'm all right. How are you?
Okay, so first question is, I want to know, do you have income from any source other than salary?
Yeah, I've been up to doing small scale business, lah, so I'm having a secondary income. Yeah.
Okay. So you, what your I think current job you do?
I'm actually uh, I'm actually a part-time student, and I'm doing business, lah. So I'm doing business as a part-time and also a student as a part-time, lah.
Oh, okay. So, from two question, I want to during how you face the social situation.
Come again?
The pandemic, how you face the social situation.
Social situation as in pandemic. All right. A lot of financial crisis is happening, and also social wise there's no much interaction outside between people due to these certain procedures, these standard operation procedures and everything.
So that's for you or all your family. How
Come
about
again?
your family?
Yeah, same. Family as in their income or their social interaction.
Okay. Can I know how much household from for all your family? Your
Or
household.
how much
Yeah.
does it cost?
Yeah. So total.
So hello.
Next,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna ask you a question.
All right.
So, so during pandemic, how your family managed to pay house loan, car loan, and so on?
Okay, so basically, cash flow was basically a little bit less compared to before pandemic due to this. Some place they are, facing all these salary cut downs and a lot of things. So somehow or other, we have our savings. So we used it as a platform to solve some of our debt, some of our loans, and our expenses. That's how it went.
Okay, so next question. How do you manage to buy a food, like family, your parents, how they manage to buy a food during pandemic time to support for you and your siblings?
All right. So basically, when it comes to food, food is very important. So the best thing is, in order to spend more on food for family, which is essential, we cut down on what we shouldn't, which is less necessary. So food wise, if you ask me, we avoid eating outside. So what we do most of the time is, we don't go to restaurants, or we don't buy food from restaurant because it's costly. What we do is we allocate a certain amount, and that amount we use on whole food, like raw materials, stuff like chicken, these wet items, vegetables, all these groceries and everything. So we literally allocate. Okay, this is how I'm going to cook. This is how we are going to manage our time during our hard time. So that's how it went.
Okay, that's good.
Hi, my name is Puarsan, and this is my friend Sherwin. Okay, hi, Mr. Ranjit. Okay, actually, we conduct this interview for our assignment purpose. We have one subject, that is Malaysian economy. Okay, so for the subject, we need to do an interview.
Okay.
So you are under M40 category, right?
Yes.
Okay, can we start the first question?
Sure.
Okay, the first question is, do you have an income from any source other than salary? Okay, this question is from you need to answer during the pandemic time. So you need to base
Okay.
on that pandemic time.
Okay. So me representing my family, basically my parents, they have their own business. So uh, other than their salary, they also did other things like venturing into cryptocurrency, forex trading, and all that. I know it's not a permanent thing that we can do, but just for side income to to sustain during the pandemic time, because during the pandemic time, definitely uh, there will be a lot of shortage in business, especially when all the places are closed and you get your payments late. So you still have to roll, you have to somehow sustain your family. So they don't have a choice lah. We My family members and I, we both together we did the forex, the trading and all, but it was just until the endemic. Yeah.
Oh, okay, sir.
Mm.
Okay, so for a source other than salary is for you using that forex, that's all only, right, sir?
Yeah, trading.
Okay,
Yeah,
sir.
small
We move.
capital and
Okay,
just
sir.
small outcome.
We
Mm.
move on to next question.
Okay.
During the pandemic, how you face the social situations?
Social situation as in?
Example like something you doing business, right? The
Mm-hmm.
situation over there like that.
Oh, so basically, we had to give the payments of our workers late, because I work with my father. So I work with him. Even I got my payment late. So it was hard to definitely tell them that we cannot release the payment at first. And some of the workers, we had to, we had to stop them from working, because we need to sustain the company. So we cannot be able to pay many of our workers. So we didn't. It was a bit hard. Like, it was a hard situation during the pandemic. It was a panic situation for us, because we don't know what's going to happen next, what they're going to close, which sector. Um, my parents, they currently do the security perkhidmatan sector, uh, and also logistics sector. So luckily, for logistics sector, it was a bit flexible. For our sectors, it was a bit flexible, because it was needed on a daily basis, but still the job was very less due to constriction.
Okay, okay,
Mm.
okay. The third question is, how did you overcome the stress during the pandemic? Okay, example like
How?
you have a logistic company, right? Your parents.
Yeah. Yes.
So that kind of situation when the
Mm.
employer all start to ask the question like, uh, how's the work? That's all.
Oh, definitely a lot of stress. We didn't know how to face them, but somehow we have to be honest with them. We have to tell that we are going through hard times also, and we ask them to understand us. We have to ask them to understand us, that we also have a family, we have to take care. And we promise them, when during the pandemic, after the pandemic, that we will give them a raise in pay when all the situation is getting better.
Okay, sir. Yeah.
So hi, Mr. Rajiv.
Hi, Mr. Shavin.
Okay. So first of all, I want to thank for in your busy schedule also you have been agreed to attend this Zoom meeting
No
since
worries, no
for
worries.
exam purpose. Okay, so we'll move on to the next question, which is how do you manage to buy food for your family during pandemic?
Basically, as we know, during that time, only one person can leave the house. So, the main person in my family, which is my father, he had to go and get for us food. But mostly, we buy the food outside. We cook at home. We just get the main ingredients, nothing complex, very simple food, and healthy food, nutritious food. Yeah. So we don't go on a daily basis. We basically buy for 1 week. We just buy one time, buy for the
And you
whole
all
week.
will just cook in the house.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so
Mm.
that's good. Okay, so the next one is beside from the important needs stuff, what other thing that make you to spend a lot during this pandemic?
beside the other needs one, basically we had to use more for our work. Uh, Basically for our work, which is costing like a petrol, toll, and other than that, we used a lot for Grab. Actually, we wanted to give things from our house to our relatives' house, especially my grandparents' house. We wanted to give things, everything we cook. We use most of the money for Grab. Yeah, so half the money gone for Grab, half the money gone for electricity bill and all. Another half for work. Yeah.
Okay, I understand.
Okay, hi, good afternoon, sir. My name is Faizal.
So my name is Junyan. Hello.
So can you get introduced from yourself, sir?
Yeah. I am Mr. Tang.
Alright, sir. As you know, we are doing a currently interview to analyze about the pandemic lah, before and after. So we're glad we get a few times with you. So can we start the question session, sir?
Yes, okay.
So during the first, what was the emotion during the pandemic and after the pandemic?
Actually, it was very tough,
Alright.
during the pandemic. So even after the pandemic, it takes a long time to get back to what we were before.
Okay, so for the second one, we want to ask so during the pandemic, are you able to manage your business?
No. It was very difficult. Yeah, it was very difficult. Some of the businesses are not allowed to open.
Sir, so let's move to the other question, sir. So how was pandemic affect your career goals, your dreams during the pandemic?
Sure, it is really a sad story, so whatever we want to do, whatever we achieve, it's really impossible. It takes longer time.
Oh, we got it, sir.
So after the pandemic, what you learn to have achieved your goals after the pandemic. So what is that?
No, I mean after pandemic, something the thing you have most learned, plus you have achieved after the pandemic lah.
Yeah. I think this pandemic teaches a big lesson.
Yes,
okay,
correct,
we have to be prepared. Whatever we do, okay, don't take things for easy. Don't take things easy. So we prepared, get ready for anything. It can be banjir, it can be anything.
Yeah,
So I think this pandemic will teach everyone a good lesson.